Hi, this is Amy from Recruitment. Maybe it came on WhatsApp, maybe on Telegram, a friendly recruiter, a remote job, $200 a day for simple little tasks on your phone. No interview, no resume, just easy money. Here is what that message does not say. It is not offering you a job. It is recruiting you into one as the person who ends up paying. Within 2 weeks, you will not be earning from them. You will be wiring your own savings to them and thanking them for the opportunity. There is an exact moment the job flips from paying you to draining you, and it is disguised as good news. I am going to show you that flip and the one rule that means you never reach it, because that recruiter messaged 10,000 other phones this morning. Yours just happened to reply. Here is what makes it work. The offer is small and harmless on its face, like videos, rate products, boost an app's ranking, complete a few simple online tasks, a couple of minutes each, and watch a commission appear in your account. It feels less like a scam and more like a little game you happen to get paid to play. There is no boss breathing down your neck, no commute, no tedious forms. That low-pressure, low-stakes feeling is not an accident. It is the doorway. This is one of the fastest-growing scams in the world right now, and a few years ago it barely existed. It even has a flat, corporate-sounding name, the task scam. So let's take it apart, piece by piece. The numbers exploded almost overnight. The Federal Trade Commission reported that these gamified job scams went from almost nothing to one of the most common scams it tracks, with reports multiplying several times over in a single year. In just the first half of 2024, people reported losing around $220 million to them. And because the early losses are small and the victims are embarrassed, most people never report it at all, which means the true figure is almost certainly far higher. And that is only the United States. These messages go out worldwide in dozens of languages to millions of phones every single day. If you have ever job hunted online, posted a resume, or simply own a phone number, you are on the list. The scammers do not even need to find you. They buy lists of numbers, scrape job boards, and blast the same opening line to everyone, knowing that out of 10,000 cold messages, a few hundred people will be curious enough to answer yes. But to understand why the job turns on you, you have to understand who actually sent that first friendly text, because it almost certainly was not a recruiter. And it may not even have been someone who is free to stop. The task scam shares its bones with another con you may have heard of. Pig butchering, the crypto romance scam, same playbook, same infrastructure, often the very same people. Many of these operations run out of vast, guarded compounds in Southeast Asia, in Myanmar, in Cambodia, in Laos. Inside are tens of thousands of people who answered an ad for a normal job abroad and arrived to find their passports taken and a quota on the wall. Their job is to run the script that is being run on you. The United Nations estimates that hundreds of thousands of people are trapped this way right now. So the cheerful recruiter, the helpful trainer, even the coworkers in your group chat celebrating their payouts. Many of them are not who they say they are, and some are themselves victims, forced to type the words that empty your account. Watched and punished if you don't pay. That is the machine. Now here is exactly how it turns you from an employee into a victim. Watch the sequence, because every single step is deliberate. First, the onboarding. You are added to a group chat or a slick app, given a trainer or a manager, and shown the ropes. You complete a few tasks, tapping, liking, submitting orders, and a small commission lands in your account balance. It looks professional. It feels completely real. Then, the first payout. You withdraw your early earnings, maybe $20 or $50, and it actually hits your bank account. This is the hook. Now you believe. A scam doesn't pay you, except this one just did. And something shifts in your brain the moment that money lands. The balance ticking upward, the little wins, the manager praising your work. It is built like a slot machine to keep you tapping and to make stopping feel like quitting. Then, the chorus. The group chat fills with coworkers posting screenshots of huge withdrawals. Just cashed out $400. Best decision I made all year. They feel like proof. They are props. Scammers or bots performing success to pull you in deeper. Some victims realize only later that the friendly trainer guiding them was messaging dozens of other targets at the same time, copy-pasting the very same encouragement to each one. Then, the trap, dressed up as a promotion. You are offered combination tasks, bundled higher-value jobs that pay far more. You take one, and partway through, your balance suddenly goes negative. To finish the task and unlock your earnings, the app says, you have to top it up. Deposit your own money, just this once. So you do. So where does your money actually go, and why does the job suddenly demand it? Here is the truth the app is built to hide. There is no job. There is no employer, no client, no product being rated, no app being boosted. The tasks are theater. The commission you watched stack up is just a number on a web page they control, and they can set it to anything they like, including below zero, the instant they decide it is time. That first payout, the one that won your trust, that was bait. A small slice of money handed back to you to make the deposits feel safe, often funded by the next victim or by what you are about to put in yourself. And the combination task is the entire point of the scam. The negative balance is not a glitch. It is the trigger. The moment you deposit to recover your earnings, you have crossed the line from being paid to paying, and it never stops there. The next task plunges you negative again, a bigger deposit to unlock a bigger balance, then a tax to withdraw, then a fee to release a frozen account. Each one feels like the very last step between you and the thousands the screen says you have earned. That balance does not exist. The only real money anywhere in this system is the money you put in. That is the twist almost no one sees coming. You did not get a bad job. You were the product the whole time. The wage was the bait, and you were the catch. Here is the good news. The job feels unique to you. The script is identical every time. Learn its shape, and you will see it in the very first message. 4 tells. 1. A job you didn't apply for. A recruiter you never contacted messages you out of the blue on WhatsApp or Telegram, offering flexible work-from-home money for almost no skill. Real employers do not cold text strangers with dream jobs. 2. Paid to tap and like. The work is vague and weightless. Liking videos, rating products, boosting apps, submitting orders, for pay that makes no sense for the effort. If you cannot explain who on earth would pay you this much for this, the answer is no one. 3. Your coworkers are a chorus. A group chat full of strangers posting glowing screenshots of big withdrawals is not proof. It is a performance, staged to make depositing your own money feel normal and safe. 4. You have to deposit to get paid. This is the big one. And it's the one rule I promised you at the start, the rule that means you never reach the flip. A real job pays you. It never ever asks you to put your own money in, to unlock tasks, to fix a negative balance, or to release your own earnings. The moment a job asks you to pay it, it was never a job. Walk away and do not look back. Trip even one of these and stop. You do not owe a fake boss 2 weeks' notice. If you have already deposited money, move fast and do not do the one thing they are counting on. First, stop. Deposit nothing more, especially not to unlock or release your balance. That balance is a number on their screen. Every dollar you add chasing it is handed straight to them. Contact your bank, your card issuer, or the crypto exchange you used right away. Say it plainly. I have been the victim of a job scam, and I need to stop or reverse a payment. If it is recent, there may be a narrow window to claw it back. Speed matters. Screenshot everything, the chats, the app, the task history, the wallet addresses, the amounts, and the dates. Then leave the group and block them and report it to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center at ic3.gov and to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov, and brace for the second wave. Soon, someone may message you promising to recover your lost money for a fee. That is the same network coming back for whatever is left. No real recovery service ever charges you up front. Block them too. You were not greedy and you were not gullible. You were targeted by a trained industrial operation built to make a fake job feel completely real. The shame is theirs, not yours. Report it, and you help shut the door behind you. The task scam will keep changing its costume. Today it is liking videos. Tomorrow it is a product tester gig, a crypto side hustle, a data entry role, an AI training task. The job title is interchangeable. The shape never is. A message you did not ask for. Easy money for no real skill, a small payout that wins your trust, a cheering crowd of strangers, and then always, the moment the work flips and asks you to pay to keep going. Because it was never really about the work, it is a delivery system. A script, run by a captive workforce, pointed at anyone who needs a little extra income this month. And it is getting smoother. Polished apps, convincing dashboards, group chats that never sleep. So stop trusting the job title. Trust the shape. Any job that asks you to deposit your own money to get paid is the scam. Every single time. No exceptions. That is what we do here. Every week we take apart one more scam. And once a month, the billion-dollar frauds that fooled entire markets, so you can see the next one coming before it costs you a thing. Subscribe. And the next time a stranger offers you easy money, you will already know which way the money is really about to flow.